Hi everyone, it's Shannon, and today I'm going to be working on a scrapbook page, and I'm going to be using some of the pieces of the Fox Valentine box from Pixie Dust Designs, and I'm going to be using that on a scrapbook page. And so I have cut out the head and paws and the two sides of the heart and the little square box. And what I'm doing here first is I'm going to go ahead and decorate the fox. Now, when you see my final layout, you will notice that it's not a fox at all. When I first saw this die cut set, I thought immediately of my little puppy Lily. She is a husky chocolate lab, and huskies are sort of the foxes of the dog world. And so I thought this looked so much like her. And so I'm going to go ahead and use some of my watercolor pens. And I'm going to use those to add my shading on the paws as well as the face. Um, Lily has some white tips to her paws, so I'm going to use the brown around the edges and then leave the tips of the paws white like hers. And I'm going to use a little bit of black marker to make the paws more defined. And then I'm going to add this color on top because she is part chocolate lab. She is brown. And so I did cut that in brown, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of line that up a little bit more to give it a little bit more definition and color contrast. Her face, there are parts of her face that are a little bit whiter as well. And I love the feature with these dies that there are scores in them so that you know exactly where to place the layers of the die cuts. And I just love that feature of these. And so I am going to go ahead and go around the edge just a little bit so that you can't see the light part that I cut, the bottom layer, and then I'm going to color in her little ears a little bit more just to add a little bit of texture to them. And then without watering things down, I'm going to add just a little bit more brown so that there is a little bit less contrast between where the brown part meets kind of the cream color. And then I'm going to add on the eyes. And rather than white, I did use blue because Lily's eyes are blue. And so I'll show you how I'm going to fix that with the little highlights to her eyes. I am going to use a white Uniball pen and add that on there so that you can see the white parts of her eyes too, but I really wanted to add that blue because I think it really helps stand out. And I am going to be using a picture of Lily on my layout, and so it made sense to do so. And like I was saying before, it is so nice that it's very easy to place these together. It's very easy to see where we're going to put that. Now, one of the things that I also did was I came back in and used that white Signal ball or Uniball Signo pen and added a few little stripes in the fur, and you'll be able to see that in the close-up just to add a little bit extra. I really wanted it to look like fur. So there is Miss Lily, and she is just laying on her back looking adorable. We had gotten her when she was about 3 months old. She was a rescue, and she's just super fun and super energetic, and we just love her dearly. And so of course I wanted to add some hearts to that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put different sides to each heart. I went ahead and cut those out, and then I'm going to put the squares beside them, and I will do that throughout the page. Now you will notice there is one square, that brown square, that I'm going to end up removing because it really kind of pulled you away from the title, and so that's not actually going to stay there, so don't get too comfortable with it. But I do love that these parts of the die cut system, they have little sewing marks, and you could certainly go in with a pen and make them more defined. I decided not to, but I do love that it adds some texture. Now, I went ahead and glued those down. I didn't make you watch that whole process. And now I'm going to add that little fox or that little puppy dog up there at the top. I am going to bring it down. I believe I do that off camera. I kind of played around with it after I stopped filming and realized, I really like it better down. It works better with my title. But for now, that is going to be its temporary resting place. And I really love how it gives me an opportunity to have this cute little die cut that looks a lot like Lily, and I have a feeling I'm going to use this over and over again. And I love how versatile these boxes are. If you're someone that is strictly a scrapbooker or a card maker, you don't have to use the box. It's something that you can use if you like to do that and you don't like to do layouts. So you have a lot of options. I love that you can personalize it. You can add different colors. You can make it a fox. You can make it a cat. You can make it lots of different things. And so that went together super, super quick. This is the final layout and final placement of everything. I will put links to the store and where you can find this, as well as our Facebook group. So thanks so much for checking out this video, and I will see you next time.